Hello and welcome to this very special episode of Vocta Gaming. It's quite late, I'm very tired, I've just got home from work, and what I'm doing is casting the Manchester Barcraft random peep mode. To explain how this works, what's going to happen... Hang on, I need to take these off. I can't hear myself properly with them on. So what happens is, we get a bunch of guys, 10 people from Barcraft, it's currently including me, that's the maximum, unfortunately, PeepMode can hold. We have more people who want to do it. Everyone picks random, and PeepMode will pick 2 players to play off against one another, and it will keep going like that, 1v1, v1, v1, and so on, throughout the night. And we just have a ton of fun. They all sit together in TeamSpeak. Obviously, I'm separate, so you can hear me and not them, which is fine, because I am far better than the lot of them. We're just waiting for the game to load right now. And they decided that for tonight, they'd quite like it if PeepMode was casted. And I'm here, I offered, so this is being recorded. Of course, by the time you're watching this, it will be uploaded to YouTube. So, going to switch over to the in-game cam as soon as we get a game going. We've got about 10 seconds left. It's King of the Hill, so it's essentially winner stays on versus the least played, so everyone will get a turn throughout, other than me, because I'm not going to hit, I want to play. So our first game is going to be Steel Cause versus Guitar Bazaar, a bronze against a silver. Of course, both are rolling random, and we are going to get into this game. Here we go. If I can remember the buttons, it's Control-Alt-X, there we go, you can still see me. Look at me in the corner there. So... I need to turn on a few things here. First off, I am going to bet all of my money on Guitar Bazaar. Look at me. I need to turn on the Blizzard Reserve UI. Here we go. So I've got production up. So, anyway, spawning in the top right. Every map, by the way, is Daybreak. That's just the way PeepMode works. You can only pick one map. So we generally play on Daybreak because it's quite fun. It's quite balanced. And being random, not much goes to the late game. So, spawning in the top right, we have our Zerg player this time. His name is Guitar Bazaar. And spawning in the lower left, he is the Pink Protoss. He is Steel Cause. By the way, can I just say, what an absolutely wonderful overlaying system PeepMode actually has. All of this is gorgeous. You still get the mineral counts, the gas counts, the supply counts. You get this. If you open up the quick panel, you get structure grid, upgrade grid, resource collection, units per units killed, and EPM as well. It's utterly fantastic. It is so much better than even what Blizzard gave us. Man, why are people talking in OBS when they are on TeamSpeak? Let's find out. Oops. Yeah, it must be allies. Just being confused. So, we're going to be seeing a Zerg versus a Protoss. Now, this will not happen normally. It's just... A lot of these races, I don't know what Steel Cause or Guitar Bazaar normally play. I've got a feeling Guitar Bazaar might be Zerg anyway. We have a lot of Zerg players at Barcraft. Steel Cause is not a name I'm familiar with. We have a couple of Nortex friends joining us tonight. We have the Zerg trying to expand. Oh, sick pylon blocked by Steel Cause. Look at that. That pylon is down and it's not going anywhere. Is he going to let it finish? That's the question. This probe's going home. He's even stolen some money, I hope. Is he going to let it finish? It looks like Guitar Bazaar's just going to expand at the third. So, yep, there we go. Pylon does finish. And the pool has started at the back of the main. So we will clear that out and he will just take his third here instead. Now, what he's done is delayed this hatchery, Steel Cause has. And what he should be able to do is pressure it at some point. As soon as he gets units out. Now he's going forge, interestingly, after the gateway. Not the way I would do this. I'd normally, if I was in his position, I would one gate expand down to here, get a zealot out. As soon as that zealot's out, boom, send it straight over here, start attacking. Or maybe even wait for that stalker, just because it's a bit further away. But such is life. This is a strange build. By the way, if my voice seems strange, or if I have to stop and blow my nose like I'm about to, it's because I'm really, really ill. I kind of have the flu, which is horrendous. And it's killing me. This is a very strange build. Oh, he's having to go 2 zealots because he forgot the cyber core. Amazing. And it turns out Steel Cause normally plays Zerg. So that is what is going on here. Excuse me, I'm very, very sorry. Ah. I am so ill right now, but I really wanted to do these. It just looked like so much fun. Go on, Steel Cores. So here we go. That cannon is actually going to stop this Overlord here. Is he going to kill it? It's going to kill it! It's going to kill it! The Overlord goes! Oh, he could have moved it away. There was one cannon. Ah! And then we have the Zerg up, the Zealot rather, up in the main base of the Zerg. Zerglings will finish, but 2 Zerglings are not enough to kill a Zealot. Nice track there of the Zealot though. So he is doing a lot of damage, especially with that drone there, but now he's going to start to kill drones. 1 drone goes down, Queen comes in now, it should be enough to stop the Zealot. What would have been ace would have been to see cannons appearing around this before it finished. That would have been a great way to harass. We have another Zealot out here, but man, that's just not doing anything right now. It doesn't want to go up into the main because the Queen and the 2 Lings should be enough to kill it off. But 2 Lings by itself is not enough, so he's going to run down, maybe try and pressure this expansion as it goes up. Knows he cannot do anything right now. Both players supply blocked at this point, which is what happens when you go random. You do not get used to your... well, rather, you get used to your normal times. Oh, Guitar Bazaar, he hasn't rallied this. He's rallied the Lings, but he hasn't rallied the workers. Oh, okay, finally notices. And there's the rally point up. So, these Lings are just going to sit on this tower and look to see if any further attack is on its way. Just going to check right now. I don't know how to check vision in PeepMode. Oh, here we go. I want to observe Guitar Bazaar, so let's see. Yep, okay, so he does not know... does he know about this? Okay, he does know about this expansion, rather. Okay, so that's just Alton 0 through 9. So let's just... oh, look at that. That is just gorgeous. See what I'm talking about? PeepMode, you are absolutely excellent for this game. I genuinely love PeepMode. It's a wonderful construction by whoever did it. So there's some WTFing going on. We've got 2 Stalkers coming out to fight a Queen. Still got this one Zealot here. Oh, the remove command, but so's the Queen! Oh my word, everything in this game is insane. We have 3 Overlords. Overlords rather, heading towards these 2 Stalkers. What is going on? Our Warp Gate is only just finishing as well. We have a Robo finished. We have another gateway coming on. Oh, this is fantastic. This is why we love the random PeepMode. So 1 Overlord did die, and now Steel Cores is denying a 3rd for Guitar Bazaar. He's got some Queens out, but that is it. He's got a ton of Queens. He's got them spun up in the main, not spreading his creep, making a ton of Lings. Oh man, they don't have speed, they don't have anything. Here he comes in, he surrounds 2 Stalkers, he's going to get these Stalkers, they're going to go down. But he is losing Lings rapidly. More and more warpings coming down, more Stalkers. I'd prefer him to be warping in some Zealots. They're actually tankier, they're actually more useful against Lings. Gonna walk past, gonna walk into the Spine Crawler. Here we go. 1 Stalker does go down. He tries to micro away, but it's not enough. Evo Chamber going down. That's going to save it. Here come the Lings. Lings running around now. Oh, going to try and kill the Pylon before the warp in, but the warp in is here. But it's Stalkers and not Zealots, and that's a problem. Stalkers. I just really would have loved to see Zealots here now. Zealots so much stronger against Lings than. Oh my word! Protoss air weapons level 1 is coming out. Oh, this is the best thing. Maybe a transition to Void Razor on the card. What? This is just fantastic. I have no idea what he's intended to do. Does he think that's +1 Stalker attack? I just genuinely don't know. That's the wonderful thing about these things. If I was on TeamSpeak right now, we would be absolutely killing it with laughter. Oh, I do love these. And it's even better when you get a silver versus a bronze. Because these are people who will have no experience at all with their opponent's race. We have an observer right now, so we can see exactly what's going on in the main base that he's already inside of. But there we go. No cloak, no burrowed roach is going to be taking down these Stalkers. What? Can he hear me? Holy, that was really well done. Spine Crawlers going up now. So these stalkers should start to die now. But, oh, these lings are just dying again to the stalkers. Seriously, a couple of zealots need to run this. Go and attack the spine crawlers. Don't let the spine crawlers finish. More lings coming in. Finally warping in some zealots to tank. Oh, but they're on move command. They're not doing the damage and they will go down. More and more lings coming in. He's making sure to take down these zealots. These spine crawlers will finish. And he will be relatively safe. He can't quite go back to droning just yet. But once he kills the pylon, he certainly can. And once he starts droning again, he's just going to have the sick economy. Let's just check out the units. There we go. Okay, it's 26 drone to 43 probes, though. So, not the best. I don't think I can actually... Can I just hit those keys? No, I didn't think so. I'm going to have to change that by clicking today. So these zealots are going to die. And finally, the pylon will be taken out. Look at the minerals being floated by both players. So there we go. That attack is finally stopped. And this game will continue. We have full chrono boost on both of these. And look at this. It is the transition to Void Rays. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. All he has are lings and spine crawlers. Does he even have a queen? He has one queen down here. There's no queen in the main. Guitar Bazaar is trying to expand all across. We have a fleet beacon on the way. And a second Stargate. He's going Protoss Air. 6 bases for the Zerg, but the Void Ray's here! The Void Ray's here! And the Spore Crawlers are going up and he needs to take them down now! Oh, focus on the Spore Crawlers, you could have charged up and killed them, but no, the Spore Crawlers are going to finish and this Void Ray will die! Shields are gone on the Void Ray, shields are gone, oh, both Spore Crawlers, the Void Ray dies! Void Ray goes down, Guitar Bazaar Hulk is now on 6 bases to 3! What are we watching? Oh, excuse me while I compose myself. I love the Manchester Barcraft PeepMode. This is what it's all about. It is not about being a pro. It is not about build orders. It is about being ridiculous and having fun. Here comes some Zerglings now. They're going to run around, surround these stalkers and absolutely tear them apart. Photon cannons going up on one pylon. We'll just take down the cannons. You can kill them way before they come up. Look at that. More and more lings streaming in now. This Nexus is finished and it will die. There just aren't any units out. He's spending so much money on production that he just doesn't have the unit. And he can't attack this main base with the Void Rays because there's 2 Spore Crawlers there. I mean, Guitar Bazaar at this point has actually got his money down. I mean, he did it by building 4 more bases. But hell, at least he's done it. The Protoss still on way too many minerals. Needs to be doing something to get that down. It's just adding more cannons, which... I mean, that's one way to do it, but when the Zerg's on 6 bases, he's going to have so much lava. So we have carriers on the way, as Gazem points out. Oh, carriers. I'd love to see a mothership as well. I mean, it's not as cool as the mothership core in Heart of the Swarm. By the way, guys, I'll be doing Heart of the Swarm videos later this week. It'll be me playing as Zerg, trying to learn Heart of the Swarm as we get a slightly random zoom in there. Okay, Infestation Pit is on the way. Infestors versus Carriers. I think Infestors actually just kind of win that. Because, you know, Fungal is so wicked sweet. Give me a second, I need to grab some more tissues. Yeah! What a pro! Being ill is horrendous. Do not get sick ever, guys. So these Zealots are all going to go down because Guitar Bazaar just has 1,000,001 lings right now. Getting the Spire up as well. Once he gets Corruptors out, that's going to be even more effective. Here come the first 2 carriers. They have not finished making Interceptors and they're on move command. So this one is going to lose a ton of shields. He loses like over half of his shields. Nearly 2/3 to these Queens. And we have another Queen up here. When did they stop being on move command? This is really bad. Another Observer here. Just observing. Guitar Bazaar once again denying that Nexus. Here come the Interceptors. They do kill that Queen. They're going to kill this Overlord. And they will take down the base. More Overlords being sent in to die against the carriers. Just wanted to make sure they're there. These lings on a run by now. Just going to kill all of these cannons. And there's just nothing at home to defend. He spent all of his money on carriers. Finally, I say all of his money. He's still got a bank of 3,000. We have more and more Stalkers. But these probes will die. So Guitar Bazaar just kind of has to stay alive and make some more anti-carrier stuff. Make some corruptors, make some infestors. Twilight Council on the way, more probes dead. Just going to take a quick look at the units tab now. Okay, so it's 37 probes to 37 drones to 28 probes rather. And these carriers are being joined by 2 Void Rays, 1 half dead, because again it flew on move command over 2 queens. And all the broodlings die. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible the day the broodlings died. Okay, we have 4 queens, 2 spore crawlers back. Yeah, 2 spore crawlers back here as well. Unfortunately, they're all targeting the interceptors. Good transfuse, but that's not really what you want to do. Just focus on killing the carriers. I mean, if you kill all the interceptors, it's fine. But I mean, he lost a lot of interceptors there, but he did lose 1 queen. He is making more, but of course can't chrono it. We have muters on the way now. I'd have preferred straight up corruptors, but there we go. You can't get everything you want in life. These lings are just going to stand here and be killed by the carriers. Really not the best idea. But I mean, at this point, Guitar Bazaar can just actually remake drones faster than he can kill them. And Guitar Bazaar GG's! He just GG's out against carriers. Utterly incredible. So Steel Cores, the bronze, takes the win, and I lose all of my in-game credit on that bet. So I now have just 100 left. Oh my. What a day. What a first match this has turned out to be. So Steel Cores is king of the hill. Gets to go up against the supposed Grandmaster, IRB Creeper. Creeper is not a guy I know, so I can't tell you if his GM is legit or not. I don't have the ability to look this up, so just going to find out. So whatever it is, I'm betting up my 100 credits on it. So, of course, spawning in the bottom left on Daybreak, he has spawned Zerg this time. In the purple, he is not a legit GM. God damn, I just spent 100 of my in-game creds on a not GM. The cad, the liar, the cheat. He is IRB Creeper. And up in the top right, spawning Zerg this time. He is our pink player. He is Steel Cores. So I think Zerg is his main race. I think Nor or someone mentioned that on Nathan. Just confirming that you do still have to click I want to play even if you are king of the hill. Because otherwise it will sit you out and pick 2 completely random players. So we have a ZVZ here. Pretty volatile matchup. Even more volatile if in the hands rather of random low league players. So just confirming what Nathan's asking there, it is winner stays on format, which is always the more fun. And normally what happens is when Dean is here, by the way, Dean is absolute scum who A, changed his in-game name from Superman to I Am Godzilla, and B, started the PeepMode this morning, like said he wanted it to occur, and then didn't have the nerve to play. How dare he? So Extractor going down first from Steel Cores, along with the spawning pool. That's going to allow him to get Zergling speed as soon as it finishes. And we have just the pool on its way. A late pool here from Creeper, because it went down after Cores, and Cores was getting gas as well. No expand yet from Creeper either, so that is very strange to me. Creeper is going to gas steal instead, which, I mean, that's fair enough. But no expand and a late spawning pool with no gas kind of means that Creeper just dies. Like, if Cores just gets Zergling speed. He's got 3 in gas, so it's definitely Zergling speed going to be okay, and Creeper lets that stay up. I mean, it stops him from getting the second gas. Here comes the expand from Creeper now. But that is very, very late. You want to be getting that about 14. I really, in no way do I see anything later than a 14 hatch in any matchup. It's defensible everywhere. Like, if you are not going to go 6 pool or 10 pool or something, then you should be 14 hatching. And you shouldn't be going 10 pool. 10 pools are just dead now. Actually, I'm just going to switch my headphones so I can hear out my left ear. My right ear is kind of blocked right now. I hate being ill. It is the worst feeling ever. I just want to check. Okay, my stream is still running. I say stream. These, of course, go straight onto YouTube rather than onto Twitch because I do not have the internet capacity to stream because BT are full of lies. They were supposed to be sorting me out with that fibre optic internet, and they didn't. They've pushed the date back to the 31st of December. My heart bleeds. So we have Steel Cores coming in here. I need to set the Blizzard Observer UI again, and Zergling Speed is on the way. So basically, I think he's just going to wait for that and then go in and attack. Like, he's going to have more Zerglings. Oh, he's getting the lair as well. And right now he's got more drones and more Zerglings. Don't quite know how that works, but there we go. So these Lings coming in now. Lings with speed, just kill Lings without speed. He's going to kill off that drone, start taking that hatchery. Tries to get up into the main, definitely gets to the main. There is a spine crawler, forces him back down. But man, he could just try and kill this hatchery. I'm pretty sure he could take it down. And there we go, we see him going in and killing it. And then moving in to surround these Lings. Okay, the Queen is out. Now the Queen is out. There is a problem, but he is going to kill all these Lings and start to take down this Queen. And that is huge. That, as Gasm says, is pretty much GG. That Queen is dead. This hatch will die. And there is no way that Creeper can move down the ramp. And once again, I'm going to lose all my money. Nathan predicting we will not see a GG, even though the game is pretty much over. Spawning, we have Steel Cores taking an expansion. Oh, he doesn't quite kill the hatchery. Why wouldn't you kill that? Okay, he's coming back in now. He's going to take it down. Thank you. So it's going to be Steel Cores rather on 2 base versus Creeper on 1 base. Creeper getting roaches, Steel Cores getting Baneling Nest, but I just don't see him being able to support that many roaches off of 1 gas on 1 base. It's not going to happen. If we just take a quick look, whoa. I hit zoom out. Whoa, you can zoom out really far. Okay, that's weird. So if we go to this, we can see it is 11 Zerglings versus 20, and oh, so many Banelings! Oh, the Speedlings are trying to take them out, but there are too many Banelings there. Oh my word! And everything disappears! Everything disappears! Creeper's Lings are gone! There is 1 spine crawler here, and that is it. He has a Queen. Oh, I love Banelings. I mean, I have my settings on low because that's how I play. It makes things less graphically flashy, but Banelings still look wicked. Things don't explode, they just disappear. And look, more and more Lings streaming in now. That's all he needs to do is make Lings at this point. The Banelings will literally do everything. So he is going to get some roaches out. He's going to get Zerg Missile Attacks level 1 for the roaches as well. Going to just try and keep holding on at this point, even though the game is pretty much lost. I mean, that's the kind of thing that can happen, though. Yeah, like, I agree with Raven, like I pointed out before, like, he really needs this second gas. I swear to God, people are typing in the chat just so that they can get on screen. And I've no way to turn that off, but it's fine. They're all nice guys. And more Banelings come in and just kill those Zerglings. The spine crawler is moved back to the worker line. So we have 9 roaches out now for Creeper. His +1 is just over halfway. We have a Spire coming though for Steel Cores. So I mean, once Muters are out, it's just GG because Creeper has nothing to fight with. And we just need to wait and see what happens. He's containing him. He's stopping him taking the second base. He's droned up, so he's at pretty much full saturation on both bases, which I like to see. I mean, he can still add a few more to this second base. Tries to run up with the Speedlings and Banelings, but those roaches holding that ramp. All the Banelings are taken down now, so he is able to re-expand to his natural should he want to. The problem is, once Muters are out, it's pretty much game over. Because he's just got nothing to fight them with. He has 1 Queen and 1 Spore. Interesting that he took the Spore. Oh, he has 3 Spores. Okay, interesting that he took that. Started putting the Spores down. He must just have figured that mutas would be on the way. Because, I mean, it is the natural reaction. Either you just expand all across the map, or you just make mutas to kill the roaches. Because roaches, they cannot shoot upwards, and neither can lings. So 4 mutas on the way, plus 1 melee attacks. So upgrading the lings coming out. So far, not getting any air upgrades. Still don't know why he's not taking a 3rd. I really would have. Ho ho ho! Nathan points out 4 harvesters in a gas. Come on. Terrible. So we have 4 mutas here. The overseer is just going to come in and go, oh, there are spore crawlers here and I am going to die. So these mutas will not go in. He will either wait until he has a big enough flock to just magic box the spore crawlers and kill it. Well, he doesn't even need to magic box them. They don't do splash. They're not Thors. Can you imagine how OP it would be if spore crawlers were Thors? Just little borrowed Thors just sat in the ground. Here come the speedlings! He waits for this base to finish and he's going to take it down. The roaches are all out of position. He can actually just focus this and kill it. Like, it's worth losing the lings. You're on 3 base, he's on 2 base. Oh, will they take it down? They will not. Okay, so even focusing it that many lings was not quite enough to take down that base. But it's super hurt. We have the mutas coming in now. They're going to take down the Rotoron. The Spore Crawler is out of range. 1 or 2 of them are hitting the Extractor as well, which is going to damage those drones. And Gasm being funny in chat. Oh, Gasm, you're hilarious. Rotoron's dead, so no new roaches on the way. Now they're just going to move into range of the Spore Crawler and kill it. Here come more speedlings. The roaches are just going to walk across the map and try and do some damage. There goes the second. And now either he can just go into the main and start killing stuff, or he can go back home and defend against these roaches. It really depends on what he wants to do. Rotoron of his own coming up. We have Evo Chambers researching. Getting the missile attacks as well. So Roach is now attacking here. He's going to fly. No, he's going to keep the mutas up here. Try and kill some of these Hydralisks and the Queen. But standing over a Spore Crawler is not the best idea. All these speedlings now are just going to run up into the main. These roaches doing damage. They do take down that second base. Luckily for him, he has a third. But there are no drones in it whatsoever. And these roaches are just going to come down here and kill it. Could we see Creeper actually come back from this? Oh my word. Creeper is pulling this out of left field. The roaches were not defended back at home. And he still has his main base up. Steel Claws took forever to take that third base. And this could be his downfall. Roaches OP or what? Incredible. Roach is going to move up to the second base. We have roaches of Steel Claws now coming out. But these roaches are at +2 attack. And look how fast they damage these unupgraded roaches. They have the +1 attack but no armor whatsoever. So it's now 1 base versus 1 base. And I cannot call who's going to win. It's pretty even on supply. Oh, but here comes some mutas. So, I mean, the mutas will eventually clear up these roaches because roaches can't shoot upwards. But, I mean, they're doing a ton of damage. If he could have taken down the infestation pit, that would have been amazing. Don't think he's going to quite manage it. There should be enough here to defend it. Yeah, and there we go. Just tries to get a last second kill on the Queen instead, which he will manage if he doesn't pull it back. The Queen goes down. Excellent stuff. Macro Hatch going down now for Steel Claws. He does not feel confident moving out of his base. More roaches popping out as well. So just trying to defend. So here we go. It goes back to 2 base versus 2 base, baby. What an incredible game so far. This is why we love the Peep mode. This is why we force everyone to go random as well. It gives us the strangest games sometimes. But they are all so fantastic. So we're back to the start of the game, but with tech. I mean, infestation pits out. No, pathogen glands evolved yet. But I imagine that will be on the way. This 1 muta will not be enough to take down this base. We've got Hydras coming out to kill it. But we got roaches coming over to kill the Hydras. It's the circle of ZVZ. But no more Banelings. I miss the Banelings. So here we go. Roach is going to try and take down this expansion now. Steel Claws once again wants to contain his opponent. Here we go. These Hydras are going to take down the roaches. Yeah, okay, so that base is going to get up. It's very, very hurt though. Could do with a transfuse on it just to make sure it survives a second attack. So 2 base versus 2 base. Let's check out the units. We got 34 drones to 22. So Creeper is going to have to really drone up or put on some aggression very, very shortly. Whoops, clicking them wrong buttons. And he's not droning up, he's making more and more Hydras to defend against Roaches. But he's going to need Roaches to tank for the Hydras. Hydras by themselves are just not good enough. This one Mutaman, it is just trying to do some damage here, but it's not going to do anything. So finally, Steel Cores. Man, Gasm should be like an observer. Seriously, like that would be wicked. Gasm, you are officially my observer if you ever want the position. I'll even put your name on the screen. So it seems to be a lull in the gameplay right now. So whoa, Ultralisk Cavern and a Great Aspire. Get all the tech. He can't counter all the tech. I just need to take a quick drink because my throat is killing me. I'm very, very ill. I keep mentioning that. Excuse me. Oh, water, man, it's so good. Water is the best. So an army of roaches. That's what? That's 20 roaches walking across the map right now. 20 roaches versus, what, 12 Hydras and a Queen? I think the roaches just kill it, to be honest. Do we have anything more? We have one more Queen in the main base. But he's been trying to drone up. And so I think all these Hydras just die, man. Hydras do damage, but they do not survive very long. That's why you need the roaches to tank for them. All the Hydras just disappear. And perhaps now we have a GG in favour of Steel Cores, finally. This one Queen is not going to do anything. We have 3 Infestors on the way. But 3 Infestors, is that enough? No. Does he have pathogen glands? He does have pathogen glands. So they will start with enough energy for a fungal. I mean, if he hits his fungal perfectly, then maybe. Maybe, but he's not going to survive long enough because more roaches are coming. Then there's going to be ultras and it's just going to be embarrassing. It is 102 supply, 104 now to 31, so that is pretty much game. There goes a fungal, does get the 1 fungal, but that is definitely not enough. Creeper, you are dead. You are actually just dead. Going to kill the spore here, focusing down the spore rather than the spine. But finally, as more and more roaches join, he's even making corruptors. He's going Broodlord Ultra, just despicable, just taunting his opponent. So we see here another nice fungal going on, but the fungals are not going to be enough to save it. There's now not enough energy for any fungals, and those Infestors just die. We should be seeing a GG typed out any minute now, just trying to escape with the drones. Ah, oh, come on, don't be bad. I hate people like that. I just don't do it, guys. When you've lost, yeah? Especially in a PeepMode, where everyone else is sitting around waiting to play. There's no need to just string out. Look at this, making a hatchery. It's 106 supply to 0. Actually made the hatchery underneath the Overlord. Absolutely fantastic. There goes the GG. Creeper is out, and Steel Cores gets 2 on the bounce. Not bad for a Bronze League player. So, Steel Cores has defeated Guitar Bazaar. He has defeated the guy in the match, Creeper. IRB Creeper. Man, my memory sucks. This is excellent. Who will be up next? It's first least played, so we cannot have people who've played before. Oh, it's the Silver League player, Nortek Williamson. Nort, one of my good in-game friends. I love chatting to him at Barcraft. I love chatting to him online and playing games with him. We practice PvZ quite a bit together with Dean coaching Nort, and he's the reason my PvZ has gone from a 30% win rate to a 70% win rate. So my money is going on to Nort. So, first up, we have our Purple Zerg player. He is playing his own race. He is going to win. And I'm going to make money from betting in the game. Look at this, 3,038 in-game dollars compared to 132. Sorry about your 2-0 Steel Cores, because coming for you is our Purple Zerg. It is Nort. And spawning in the top right as Terran this time. So going through the full gamut of 3 races on random. Very nice. I don't know how often that actually happens. We have our reigning champion currently standing at an undefeated streak of 2 wins and 0 losses. His name is Steel Cause. And I will not be doing that again. Oh, I do love my announcer voice, but it destroys my throat. My throat is already sick. Look at me being horrendous. Gonna eat a strepsil live on camera. That's the wrong one. Ah, crinkly noises that I'm sure you all love to hear through that gorgeous snowball microphone. Here we go. Strepsils, you are a godsend. Thank you for existing. So we have Nort playing his own race as a Silver Leaguer against a Bronze League champion playing off-race Terran. What will we see? Okay, so he's building the racks at home. That's pretty cool. So it looks like he's going for something standard enough to proxy, which is what I do now when I roll Terran, because oh my god, I suck at Terran. So I just do proxy 2 racks every game. Or bunker rushes, or proxy 2 racks with bunker rushes, or in the amusing case of me versus I believe Anthony Warrington, way back when SC Forum was still a thing, when I did a proxy 6 racks and just tried to win with Marines. I think it was against Anthony Warrington. It was definitely against one of our Diamond or Masters players. So we do have Nort expanding to the expanding to his natural, dropping that hatchery down. So everything so far pretty standard. Will we see Steel Cause expand after this? Only time will tell. Okay, he's dropping another supply depot, so I mean, like, you'd assume he would expand, but I guess not. Like, that refinery is so late that he's not going into factory or early Hellions, so
Been waiting on you.
he has the money and he's not spending it. Like, expanding would be a great idea at this point. I mean, the pool is up, but who's Stevie? Okay, I guess it's an in-joke between Nort and his friends, and I don't know why I've not been included in the in-joke, because I'm friends with everyone. I'm going to assume that Stevie is the name of the Overlord that died, and Dean will not be happy that that Overlord died. So, 3, Dean, of course, not meaning Nort. Nort's actual name is Nort, which is just fantastic. My first in-game name was Jesse. I love people who use their first names. Now it's Vocta Gaming, of course, so that people can identify me a bit easier. So these 3 Marines can walk across the map, try and do some damage to the hatchery, maybe kill some drones. There are no Zerglings out yet, but there will be Queens. And 2 Queens can kill 3 Marines who don't have stim. And again, I don't have the Blizzard Observer UI up because I suck. So used to it just automatically being there. And whoa! Going into 3 racks and an expand. So, very interesting. And here we have some Lings now. Do some damage, but he is losing the Lings. Needs to keep the Queen there with them. With the Queen, the Marines cannot kite properly. Ah, don't attack them off creep. Okay, he does get 1 Marine kill. But all the Zerglings now die. Okay, this Queen is now joining them down here. 2 Queens, more than enough. Just don't fight them off creep. To be honest, you could afford to send that other Queen back up, but I appreciate that Nort's being safe right now. He is supply blocked. He can't make more Queens. Needs to wait for those Overlords to come out. So more and more Marines pouring out. Now he has a bunker back here just to be safe in case Nort decided to counter with a run-by. And now Nort's just going to double gas at home. So Nort's feeling pretty happy right now. He lost a couple of Lings to this attack, but that's nothing. He hasn't overmade Lings. There's no need to run those Lings out whatsoever. I mean, he's going to kill that Marine. He might even kill this one. Yeah, he does kill that one. But there's no need for it. It's just very, very risky. I'd rather have seen him try and scout this expand. Nice placement on the bunker, though. Nice placement on the bunker. Does force the Lings to run all the way around. I don't think they can fit in that tiny little gap there. So of course they take more shots from the bunker, and it negates the speed upgrade that they could potentially have. I don't know where they don't have yet. No, he has only just got gas. Excuse me as I continue to consume my strepsil and soothe my poor throat. Whoa, look at that creep! So this is a problem in Naught's game. This is something we picked up in coaching him when Dean was coaching him playing it. So he just has so many minerals early game, and he has no way to spend them. I'd love to see him take early third bases. I'd love to see him drop macro hatches in the main. He takes these gas so late that he just has so many minerals spent up and no way to spend them without just dropping extra bases. So there are definitely things he could do better. There's still ways for him to improve. I know he really would love to hit gold, because that's where I am right now, and everything is a race.
Been waiting on
So we have more Marines moving across the map now. What's that, about 7 Marines? Yep, 7 Marines. My mechanics are awesome. Zerglings without speed mean they can be microed. Oh, but he's going to surround them and back them into a corner. All these Marines will die. Well, there go the Marines, and that third is up and not even scouted. Absolutely fantastic stuff there from Naught. Naught, the hero of Barcraft. Naught, the hero of my last 100 in-game dollars. So I can continue to bet. Getting +1 attack and defense for his lings.
in the rear with
Marauders coming out now. Let's just check these tech labs. Nothing has been researched so far, so we do have a factory up. We do have siege tanks and Hellions possibly made yet. We have siege tanks. Okay, we had siege tanks, but now they're going to be Hellions instead. Trying to focus on killing this mostly Ling-based army. That's a bad idea, though. Going to be honest, if you're in Bronze League, make tanks. Hellions are awesome if you micro them. But if you don't have the APM to micro them, if you don't have that kind of ability yet, make siege tanks. You just siege them up, you leave them there, and they kill everything. And also, they're way better against roaches than Hellions are. So we have more refineries coming now for steel cores. As he adds to his gas, wants to add that starport. Start getting, I presume, medevacs out. What I would like to see from him is perhaps a medevac drop with Hellions into the back of the main here and just start roasting some of these drones, but that's a while away. An infestation pit is already out. Pathogen glands is on the way, and once that's out, it's very hard to drop. You just leave a couple of infestors around, and they can actually fungal, the medevacs as they are on their way in. And Creeper is ruining esports for everyone. So that was that a Hellion? I assume it's a Hellion because it was so fast across the map, but it just died wherever it was. So Marauders and Marines now, which are going to be harder to kill, but there are so many Lings here, it just does not matter whatsoever. Nortec is just going to run in and absolutely smash these aside. Nortec, the hero of my heart, at double the supply of his opponent right now. A third CC is made, but will not be able to land. And Nathan, who made so much from betting on steel cores, is now. Is he going to lose some of it? Naught, look at this, $10,300. And he's just doing it because he loves Terran. Who could blame him? So we have infestors out now. Naught is totally safe at this point. This command center can't even land. So we have Hellions, Marauders, Marines out. No medevacs yet. Reactors there, but there's just no medevacs. Oh, okay. Not even going to make medevacs. Looks like he wants to switch that factory over and make double Hellions, but A, it's not going to matter, and B, he's forgotten to do it because he queued up tons of Hellions. These Marines can, these Lings rather, can probably just kill everything in this base. They're going to wait for the infestors because that makes a lot of sense. They are a good support unit and they kind of kill everything. So now Ling's going to run up. Infestor's going to come behind it and just drop fungal, and then infested Terran everywhere. There goes the first fungal. More fungals on the way. There goes some fungals again. Honestly, you could just drop so many infested Terrans at this point. There's not even any need. The Zerglings can actually just kill this entire army. Bungling the Hellions would be a nice touch. We do have Blue Flame out for them. think I might turn the graphics up before I next stream some. Not my playing, obviously, but oh, the Hellion! Did the Hellion just roast his own units? Can it actually do that? That's hilarious. So the infested Terrans are going to kill this command center, and I mean it's GG. Still calls us lost. There's no coming back from this. Not even in a crazy PeepMode game. He's trying to just build more and more production stuff. He has a lot of minerals, but he doesn't have much gas whatsoever, and that's really going to hold him back. Because that's going to mean he can only make Marines, and the problem is Speedlings actually just kill Marines. Look at the swarm! So, slowly doing damage to these supply depots, and the SCVs will come and repair it because he's got so many minerals, it just doesn't matter, he can repair forever. This is now a planetary fortress, which is good because it will defend against these lings, but it's bad because, well, it can't lift up. An infested Terran's now going to kill all these SCVs. The lings streaming as the supply depot is broken down, and they're just going to go in and kill everything. There goes the GG. And Nort is victorious. Nort is our current king of the hill. So I made +1 chips on my bet. I now have 201. So, well played. But Nort is the new king. Nort is going to go up against one of these fine men. Could it be Nifty Nathan? Could it be Scarb Scopes? Could it be Raven? Could it be Rhodes? Oh, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It's Scarb's Scope. Again, a name I'm not familiar with. There's a lot of new people in Barcraft lately. It was just recently Freshers Week in Manchester. So we had a ton of new people in Manchester, a ton of new people signing up for Barcraft and joining the Facebook. And look at that split there from Nort. So Nort playing Protoss, Scarbscope playing Protoss as well. I'm going to put my money on Scarbscope. Yeah! Scarbscope, I believe, is diamond. Let's just check. Do you know what? I'm just going to finish eating this strepsil. Just commentate for yourselves for a bit. Try it, it's really easy. You just shout stuff. Like, oh, pylon! Pylon of the ramp! Excuse me. Oh, okay, so there we're done. Throwing out the respect there. MCB Raven shouting about Manchester Barcraft. Okay, do you know, I'm just going to talk about Manchester Barcraft for a bit. It started just under a year ago. We're gearing up for our first anniversary event. It's held at the Kyoto Lounge Gaming Bar in Manchester. It's just opposite Manchester Metropolitan University. It's owned by a guy called Arjang, who is absolutely sick. Love Arjang to bits. Cannon Rush currently happening in the main base by Nort. It's probably not going to work, but he's trying anyway. I mean, it might work. This is a lot of pros, but the minute he stops, he's pretty much dead. Can he get a cannon down? The pylon's not going to finish. Nope. Cancels the pylon and life goes on. Oh, so Scarf is going to do it back. Amazing. And with 2 pylons down, there's nothing that can be done to stop this. This is just going to happen. He can't get in. Excellent work there by Scarf Scopes. So that cannon is going to go down, and no, it's just going to have to rebuild his base here and start all over again. Incredible stuff. Yeah, so it's owned by a guy called Arjang, who's fantastic. Love Arjang to bits. But we run events there, the Manchester Barcrafts. We have like 6 big screens that run whatever game is currently playing, or rather whatever event. We do they do a Bar Legends for League of Legends, but only attend StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 is the best. So Nort's just going to have to run out here and start again. That's fantastic. And he's just going to cannon rush on the main. Oh no, he's not. The probes are coming up. Oh, but Nort can't see that pylon. Oh, he's going to check for it anyway. Oh, is he? He's stopped. I mean, this Nexus is dead. Like, There's just nothing he can do about it. Oh, there's a wall going up at home, a gateway. Once the gateway's out, the probes can't even do anything. They're just depositing minerals here. Here come the cannons. Here come the cannons. Once the cannon's up, it's just going to be safe. Oh, Nord's found it. Nord, you have to go kill it. Oh, no. Oh, the cannon gets cancelled at the last second. And now these probes are going to come down in range of the cannon. That's not a good idea. Nort, you are losing probes. So, Nort has expanded. And just has to rebuild his life. And this expansion here, so I'm just going to get that observer UI going. Let's check out the units. It's 11 probes to 22. It's probably game over. Like, once he has gateway units, I mean, you could just 4-gate him from here. Oh, is he going to get DTs? Oh, please get DTs. Please, that would be so good. He's not going to have a robo forever. Oh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. This is so good. Oh, I need to turn the fan on. My computer is getting warm. My room is getting warm. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. It should be quite quiet, mate. In fact, it's quieter than my processor fan. So, the Twilight Council is up. There are 3 gates up in the main. Is he going to 4-gate but with DTs? I can't take it. This is so good. Rhodes went away for dinner, and when he came back, cannons. There is no nexus here. There's a zealot here. Just standing in this hole, bro. I'm just gonna stand in this hole. I'm just gonna say. Oh no! You were our champion for 1 game, and you will not be our champion much longer. I love this stuff. I love PeepMode. I wish I could play in it tonight. I wish I wasn't casting, because I just want to get into this game and I want to play it and I want to win or lose or at least make banelings. Banelings are brilliant. The last PeepMode, the random PeepMode I played in, I got Zerg against Nort, who got Protoss, and I just baneling busted him like 4 times. Like, he forged in his main base, like he just forge walled off, like didn't even fast expand off of it, but I just kept making banelings. Creeper, stop ruining esports. So I mean, there's 1 cannon up, so at least it'll stop any kind of DT shenanigans, but he's just getting blink instead. No idea why. Like, you could have just 4-gated him and killed him, but there we go. We have Stalkers morphing into the main base, and Nort GG's out. Well played, Nort. But Scope is victorious, and as such becomes the new PeepMode champion. So here we go. We're going to get into our next match. So now I'm going to try and talk a bit about Manchester Barcraft. It's held again, like I said, at the Kyoto Lounge Gaming Bar in Manchester, opposite Manchester Metropolitan University. It's run by a guy called Arjang. The bar itself is owned and run by a guy called Arjang. It's fantastic. You see Nifty Nathan is going up against Scope in this game. I might put some money on Nathan, we'll see. See what races they roll. The Barcraft itself is run by John Harrington, who also works at Kyoto Lounge. They have 6 big screens set up for viewing whatever event it is, be it MLG, IPL, DreamHack, whatever we decide to run. And we also have 8 PCs set up, so that you can... Oh, we got Protoss again. Do you know what I'm going to go for Scope here? I'm just going to bet on my money on Scope. We also have 8 PCs set up, so you can sit and play StarCraft 2 whenever there's a ZVZ on or a TVT or whatever you don't like. Personally, I like all of them. I'm just going to recline. I've been sitting up for so long. Oh, I like to relax and shake my wrists out. Here we go. Oh, and it's main race versus main race. Excelente. We do love that. Yeah, so we have 8 PCs. You can play StarCraft 2 between games or whenever. We also do a ton of stuff. We give away prizes, normally sorted out by Andy Lochte, who is a fantastic guy, by the way. One of my best friends, Yazuak, in-game. Sadly not in the PeepMode tonight, there was not enough room. Everyone's spamming the 1s and 12s now, because they're horrible people. Yeah, check us out. Go on Facebook, just search for Manchester Barcraft there, and we should come up. Join the group, join the Manchester Barcraft chat channel on the Blizz chat on StarCraft 2 user interface. Just literally type in Manchester Barcraft, no spaces, like this. I'm not going to hit enter because of course then everyone else will see it and they'll be like, what is he going on about? So there we go, it will be a secret message between only me and you. Okay, I'm going to stop doing the eyebrow thing now. We have a barracks going up from Nathan. We got Nate just harassing this probe. Scope, just get minerals. He's forge fast expanding versus a T. Okay, that's a new one on me. He definitely knows it's a Terran. Oh. I think he was trying the cannon rush. Yeah, he was. He's still trying the cannon rush. So that makes a bit more sense. Don't know why you'd build the forge here where it's really observable though. That was just a very strange one, but there we go. We do have a cannon going up that will not be in range of anything whatsoever, and then he will just get Marines out and Marines will kill it. Like, that is exactly what's going to happen. He tries to get this pylon up here. So actually he's just going to let the pylon happen now because there's already one here. The probe is dead, so I'm not worried about it in the slightest. That cannon rush was a complete waste of time and minerals. And now he's going to throw a gateway down. Okay, so he's doing the forge wall off. Ow! Ow! Holy crap. Ah, massive earache. So now these Marines are going to kill the cannon because the cannon does not have vision of the high ground. And that's really important when you want to shoot up onto the high ground. Scope, you did not think that through and you are throwing away my money, man. I do not like that one bit. I hate people who lose me money in the game. I hate people who lose me money in real life, like everyone I play poker against at the moment. Why can't I win? So, Nathan is going to take this pylon down, and this game is going to continue as normal. I say normal, but we are having what is essentially a very late forge fast expand. So a forge slow expand for Scarb's scope. Getting the cybernetics core as well. So I mean, he's doing his best, but I mean, this is just really dangerous because like Marines can just hit that cannon. Like, this wall doesn't matter unless you're against Zerglings or Zealots. That. Marines can just hit that, and then it will die. So that pylon finally dies, having seen nothing but a refinery and a barracks, and being an absolute, once again, waste of money. And oh, look at this, 4 racks. So he is going pretty much, I mean, I want to say all in, but because he's not tagging, but he is expanding behind this. So not really sure what the idea is. Excuse me. I just need to blow my nose again. I'm a horrendously ill person, and you are all just going to have to deal with that. I do apologise. Excusez-moi. There we go. Everything is good in the world, and you got to see barracks build. Wasn't that exciting? It's okay, nothing else is actually going on. We have a Twilight Council here now, completing the wall off with that Zealot. That Zealot will die to any Marine pressure whatsoever. Just going to get up the Observer UI, as again I forget to. I am the most forgetful. So we have 4 racks. We have a Tech Lab going down. I'd love to see him get Stim and Combat Shield. But I mean, where do you get the money from? You can't get upgrades and make nothing but Marines off of one base. I mean, he will have this up now, so once this lands, they can transfer some workers. I could definitely see this happening. Perhaps the timing of Combat Shield or Stim. Stim and Combat Shield take forever to research. Look at that, 170 in-game seconds. That is very nearly 3 in-game minutes, which is about, what, like 2:20 in real life? I don't know. Blizzard time is weird on faster, which of course is what the game is played on by everyone who is cool, and as we all know, everyone in Manchester Barcraft is incredibly cool. So that's what's going down. Just to note, by the way, while I've got this time to talk, G-Biz in this game, Guitar Bazaar, and I will be doing a Let's Play of Borderlands 2. Once that gets up, once he fixes his XSplit so he can record, I will tell you exactly where and when that will be. That'll be announced on my Twitter, which is of course just at... Do you know what? Okay, I need to tell you exactly why. I keep looking up to there because my old webcam was there, and then my new webcam is here, and I'm so ingrained in looking up here when I want to look at the camera. That's why I keep doing that, and I know it's really annoying. I'll get used to it, and I'll remove that. The webcam is still there. It's not plugged into anything, but it's still there. So yeah, my Twitter is at VTJRain. That is just like so. And these stalkers are going to do some pressure, but then blink away because there are just Marines and Marauders here. So that is just not going to happen. He has finally dropped a Nexus, but he's so behind in workers at this point that it is ridiculous. He's 11 workers behind, also versus Mules, so Stim is on the way. Concussive Shell is about to finish, and then I assume we will get Combat Shield. Okay, Combat Shield not currently on the way. Surprising one. It's a pretty basic thing to get. Instead, she's going to get +1 attack. So perhaps just going kind of all in off the back of this. Just a 2-base high economy marine pressure. It is going to get factory though, so he's going to try and tech on about the same level as the Protoss, given that the Protoss has just started the Robo facility, as we should be able to see. Where has he hidden that? Seriously, why am I blind? It's in. Oh, here it is. It's hidden right here. Why did I become blind? But yeah, so like I was saying, follow me at VTJRain on Twitter to find out more about the different projects I am involved in. And of course, you can also search me on Facebook. In fact, facebook.com/Vocta Gaming will bring you to the formerly deprecated, but now in use once again, Facebook page precisely for this YouTube channel and all the work I do outside of wrestling, which right now is all of it because I quit wrestling after the Featurestock International Super Show on August 25th. Now available on DVD at featurestockwrestling.co.uk/shop, which I believe is a link that now only exists because G-Man mentioned it on commentary and got the link wrong, so now that link actually exists. Thank you to the Future Shock webmaster for doing that. So everyone just talking about the cannon rush that went on because Gazem missed it, and then Nathan's just going to walk across the map and kill him. He's going to check for a third, or you know, also just attack from 2 places at once, so he can't get force fielded. No, he is actually just going to get all his units together and walk up this ramp and try and kill him. Makes sense. 3 sentries is enough to hold that forever. It is not enough to hold this. So once these rocks die, that is it. He's still focusing the rock. Never mind. He stims, and everything is just going to die. He's moving up the ramp. Psystorm is on the way. But this Marine Marauder force is just going to kill everything. Nice blink micro there, but the cannon will die, and everything at the front will die, and then everything in the base will die, and then everything else on the map will die. That is pretty much the way this attack is going to go. We have almost exclusively Marauders left. So I mean, once Storm was done, technically he could do some damage if he could afford High Templar. I mean, he doesn't have any gas, and that's a real problem. The Twilight Council is going to die as well, even though it's not powered and not doing anything. And it's going to kill this Nexus. It's going to kill some probes as well. So High Templar's out. He could afford a total of 1. Now all he can afford is Zealots. He can't even afford Stalkers at this point. He's going to kill these probes as well. High Templar is there with no energy for a Psystorm and gets summarily killed. That was definitely worth the 150 gas he spent on it, Scarv. So it does look like Scarv at this point is just going to die. He should GG, like 100%. There's just no coming back from this. 109 supply to 35. Back at home, and you have an entire new army being made. So once these die. Everything is done with. I'm just going to be nice. Everyone is laughing at him in TeamSpeak. Oh, people don't want me to quit casting. Everyone, look at that. Everyone just wants me to stay. Steel Cause looks like he's going to quit out instead and let Andy in. What a gentleman Steels is. And he has college work to do. Steel Cause, you are a scholar and a gentleman, and it was very lovely to have you here. So it looks like after this game we're going to quit out and then remake it and let Andy in, which is pretty sweet of us. Yeah, nice people. Look at this medevac drop going on in the main base, even though you can walk up the ramp. I love that kind of stuff. Scarbs, you need to leave the game. You are dead. Still, of course, being fantastic in the chat. I'm just basically letting this game run for itself, taking a little break. Relaxing. There comes the GG from Scarves. Nifty Nathan is now the Manchester Barcraft champion, and I lose 319 chips on my bet. So I think we now have to quit this. So okay, we have to get out of this and make a new one, so you will get to see my face take up the whole screen. You don't get to see what's going on back here. So we should be remaking. Meanwhile, just going to take a look at the ladder. My lovely ladder. I'm just going to show you all this. Look at this. Look at this. 354 points, 52 wins for the season. I am third in gold. I have a bonus pool of 14 because I haven't played Wings of Liberty enough recently. Just informing them of stuff. I will be stopping commentary at 10 PM, which is an hour from now. So this video should have about another hour to go. Hopefully we get a couple more games in. Waiting for the invite. Don't know who's making this. I thought Matt was, but it turns out he's not. No one knows what's going on. Everything is insane. Trying to get an invite to the game. It's not working. Did Andy actually start it just to make sure he got in? I hope so, because that's fantastic. Oh, I need another drink. I'm so thirsty. My throat is killing me. What is that mysterious shadow? Is it? Yes, it is. You naughty boy. Oh, I need to fiddle with the camera screen because this blue tack sucks. Excuse me while I fix it. Jesus. There we go. Ah, now we get it the other side. What? Ah, now you get shininess. Abort! Abort! This is horrendous. I will make a better screen. There we go. I just need to ensure that the camera is the right height and whatevs. Okay, that will do for now. I will fix it. Probably basically the way that light is set up. When the camera is at the right angle, it gets a glare on it. So I have a piece of cardboard blue tacked to the top of it to act as a shade. Unfortunately, that had slipped to the side and started appearing on camera. Maybe I need to not be set to busy. Ah, there we go. Finally got the invite. So I will be getting into this game. And now I just looked at myself to say that instead of to the camera. I should get some kind of sign. So excuse me. So we got 2, 3, 4. We got half of the people currently in here. Why is it Andy not in here? Nothing makes sense in life. This is what happens when you don't have a natural leader taking control and making things happen. So, I guess I got some time to talk about some stuff. I have a tournament coming up on October the 28th, starting at 1 PM. It might be 3 PM. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 1 PM. I will be running the Vocta Gaming UK StarCraft 2 Open #1. Basically, how that's going to work is Patrick Carter will run that for me. He's going to be the admin. We'll have 32 players signed up. First round is a best of 1. The rest are best of 3 up to the finals, which is a best of 5. Top 3 places split a total prize pool of £40 between them. First place getting £25, second place getting £10, and third place getting £5. And the reason I've done this is I used to run some tournaments, just waiting for staff. I used to run some tournaments called the SC Forum Opens. I did 2 or 3 of these, and I threw my own money into it. Bladder sometimes helped with that. And it was a lot of fun, and it was just meant to be a thing for my friend. I stopped doing it when SC Forum shut down, but I've recently been asked to bring it back again. The way I see the UK scene is, I need to lean forward so I film more of the camera, but I'm so tired. The way the UK scene is, it's very fragmented. I've been around it for about a year now, and people just never get together. Like, people stay in their groups, their teams, or their friend groups, and no one really interacts outside the UK chat, which is mostly full of trolls and idiots. So what I wanted to do was bring everyone together in a place where they could play outside of iSeries, which only runs 3 times a year, and essentially give them a chance to win a bit of money as well, get their confidence up. Our previous winners have been guys like Lemony Tank from Team Carnage, who is good, but not iSeries good. Not enough to win iSeries. We had Robbie G take second, who's not even signed to a team. He's just a guy from Barcraft. So it's a way to just, everyone gets together, has fun, they can earn a little bit of money. It will not be streamed, by the way, guys. I know Sion will probably stream his games over on his channel. I can't remember the name of it right now. Just Google MF Sion, it will turn up. But what will happen is the 2 prize matches, essentially the final to decide first and second, and the match to decide third place, I will cast those from replays. I will get them up on YouTube as soon as possible after that's happened. If you want to sign up to it, either join the Manchester Barcraft Facebook page, there's a link there, or go on the UK StarCraft subreddit, where it will be linked very shortly as soon as Nick Baker allows my post to basically go through. Once that's happened, people can sign up. It is a max of 32 sign-ups. We already have about 13 people signed up, so you're going to want to get on that fairly sharpish. The prize pool does make it quite attractive to many players. All leagues, all skill levels are welcome. I just want people to have fun. So it looks like we might be getting a game. We're missing 3 people. Andy is still one of them. I don't know how to fill for more time. There's a lot of time now. If I was gonna, render this video, I would just cut this chunk out, but I'm not. I'm recording and it's uploading straight to YouTube because I am lazy and I have more to do with my life than spend 6 hours rendering a 2-hour video. Well, probably about, just over 2 hours I imagine it will be. So, water, really good for you. Is there anything else I need to talk about? I mentioned Barcraft, I talked about the tournament. Guys, go check out scvrush.com. It's the guys that I theoretically work for at the moment. I say theoretically, I haven't thrown any work my way for a little bit, but that's understandable. They're really busy with the pokerstrategy.com league. I'm just going to shift my chair closer so you can see me a bit better. The PokerStrategy.com League has been fantastic. You've seen sets of 10 games between players such as Sheth, Grubby, Lucifron, Select, just top guys in the StarCraft 2 scene, all duking it out for that top spot. You can see more of that on scvrush.com. Of course, they also run weekly tournaments. You have the Bronze, Silver, Gold for both EU and North America. You have the Platinum, Diamond for both EU and North America. And every couple of weeks you get a Masters Brawl as well. The prize of which is actually, I believe, $100 US. Pretty impressive. So definitely worth checking them out. They also have a ton of content on the site. We have blogs from certain players and writers who have interviews. Check out as well, actually, a guy I really like, youtube.com/Don Horatio TV. The guy is crazy good. He's got an interview with Total Biscuit up right now. He does some casting and I love his voice. If he was on EU, he would be on everything I produce. His voice is that good. So definitely worth checking those guys out. Also, check out... Let me think about this. The PokerStars.com. Yeah, that's where I play online poker a lot and lose all my money. But it's a ton of fun. It's a really good website. I only throw away about 10 quid a month. Alright. So nothing too terrible. Come on, guys. I want the games to start. This is doing my head in. They can all talk to each other on TeamSpeak, and I just kind of have to sit here and wait by myself. Seriously, man, Andy complains for like 3 hours that he can't play and is by himself, and then when we restart, he's too busy playing with someone else. Making a face. I'm making a face. This is where it'd be wonderful to have someone else who could talk for a while I relax. Someone actually mentioned this after my announcement video. Why my pillow is here and my headboard is all the way over there, as you can see. The answer to that is that my PC screen is here. If I lay in bed here, I can reach my mouse on a chair here, and I can watch StarCraft 2 and Dota 2 all night long. I'm watching a ton of Dota 2 at the moment. Been going on joindota.com. Well, just listening to Toby One. Toby One is, for me, the top commentator in the world right now. There is no one quite like that guy. His voice is fantastic. His personality is absolutely brilliant. Love that guy to bits. Just trying to find out what the delay is, because again I need to finish casting in 47 minutes or so, because I need to sleep and I have work tomorrow. So we're just waiting. Yeah, so tomorrow I think I'm going to play Zerg in Heart of the Swarm and get some videos up for that. Then starting next week, probably Wednesday, Thursday, Bronze to the Top will debut here on youtube.com/Vocta Gaming. Bronze to the Top is a series wherein twice a week I will play 3 ladder games, and then afterwards I will sit and analyse them, analyse the replays, and we'll talk about it as well. Okay, we tried to get Dean in. Dean's declined the lobby invitation because he's scum, as he often is. But we are going to get Andy in. But yeah, Bronze to the Top, definitely worth checking out. That's going to be the main content posted to this YouTube. Hopefully we'll be writing some articles to go on SCV Rush alongside them. I wrote 4 way back when that still haven't debuted yet. I understand they're very busy. They're waiting for something else to hit before they can debut them. So the first couple will be out of date unless I get the a notification to rewrite them before they go up. But after that, it will be very concurrent. I mean, when I started, I was pretty much in bronze, and now I'm top gold, you know. I'm heading towards platinum. So Andy's having some trouble getting in here. I'm going to get some more drink. And there we go. It looks like Andy is perhaps in. Andy, you are pending. Andy, you have joined the lobby. Andy! Fantastic work. These brave souls who have gathered here today. Ha ha! Andy is very happy. I'm confused. Andy's throwing me hearts, and it's making me worried that people are watching my stream. I mean, I am just local recording. It's just creeping me out. They're confirming that they definitely can't hear me. I mean, I know I'm loud. I am the vocal terrorist, but not to the point where they can hear me from Stockport. I live just outside of Blackpool, by the way. Just informing them that I'm definitely not live streaming this. Then I am in fact local recording and straight uploading to YouTube. Andy throwing some sad faces that you can't see because I'm not showing you the in-game chat. Because I'm just horrible. There's nothing to see anyway, like we bring it up. Like it's just, oh, Andy's swearing on YouTube. Andy, you've been caught. That'll teach you, Andy. So, we've got Wolfie joining the lobby. So Michael Wolfenden is joining us. We actually have one more space left. I don't know who it is that has disappeared. So we might actually get Colin in. No, okay, Colin doesn't want any part of this. So as you can hear by the gorgeous peeps, it is time for us to actually have games again after 15 minutes of listening to me sit here and talk. But we have changed from Daybreak, as I remember what map we played on before for an hour and a bit. We've changed from Daybreak to Antigua Shipyard. Ooh. Now I don't know what kind PeepMode uses, so we may have close spawns. It may be cross only. I'd love it to be cross only, but I've got a feeling it's close spawns. I don't think PeepMode uses MLG rules on its maps, unfortunately. So we're just going to wait for everything to load. I checked myself for a fever. I have one. Excellent. Just what I want, a fever. By the way, guys, this here, look at this. Lovely Future Shock. I'm just going to lift this up. Future Shock hoodie. Also available on the Future Shock website. Look at that. It is gorgeous. It's so comfortable as well. I would wear my Manchester Barcraft hoodie, but it is in the wash because it is dirty. And I don't wear dirty clothes on the stream. Oh, I should ask, what do you guys think of the haircut? Like, I got my haircut this morning specifically for you. I just wanted to look good. So I'm just going to take the headphones off. What do you think of the haircut? Look at that. That's really short. That's a 1. Back and side. Check that out. With, of course, the trim on top. To go with my gorgeous, gorgeous beard. My luscious beard. It keeps me alive. It lets me win Brian Blessed look-alike competitions. These are the important things in life. Oh, thank heaven above, we are having a game. People are clicking, I want to play. And Wolfie's trying to time us out just to make me sad. So, bam, you can stop looking at my gigantic high-definition face. And Andy is already posting lyrics to Pokemon. I've been rewatching Pokemon Season 1 recently, and damn, Ash's mum is hot. Like, I did not realise that, but Ash's mum is hot. So we're starting again, and we are starting with Guitar Bazaar versus Naught. So, Silver versus Silver. What race will they choose? Now Raven's joining in on the lyrics there. Raven, of course, is the graphic designer for Barcraft. He does the posters, he designed the hoodies. So first up is Guitar Bazaar in the orange. He is a Terran! And down at the bottom right we have Nortec Williamson. Williamson or Williams? Can't remember. I don't care to look at Facebook. We have Naught as our purple Protoss. I'm putting money on who? Who shall I put money on? I cannot decide. Do I have a coin? I don't have a coin. I'm poor. What can I toss? Excuse me 1 second. I really hope you saw the shorts I'm wearing. Because, of course, it's mostly my face and upper body on camera, so I'm wearing tartan shorts right now. Heads, Naught, tails, Guitar Bazaar. Bam! Guitar Bazaar it is. Oh, and I run out of time on the betting. How thoroughly sad. I can't bet. I want to bet. I hope the game goes on long enough that I can bet. That would be wicked. And then, of course, I can decide who is in the lead and bet then.
You scared me.
So we have the Pentagram of Doom coming up there from Guitar Bazaar as he wants to build barracks at home. So again, a macro-orientated style. We're getting a Forge. No, are you determined to cannon rush every game as Protoss or what? Like, stop cannon rushing, guys. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Well, it does if you're in a PvP and you both cannon rush, because then it has to work for one of you.
Go ahead, big job. What's going on?
But, oh, I just don't like it anymore. Just 4 gate if you're going to cheese. 4 gates are strong. 4 gates are powerful. 4 gates. Oh, look at this. It's blocked. Like, what are you going to do now? What are you actually going to do? Is he going to get to kill this supply? That would be amazing. Get to it. Get to it. There we go. So that supply... Did you just lift the barracks? Oh! He lifts the barracks and lets the probe in. What? Why? Why would you do that? I don't understand. Okay, so it's not a cannon rush because there's a gateway and a zealot and the probe is dead and there are no cannons.
Been waiting on.
But Guitar Bazaar, he's gonna drop the command center way before an expansion goes up. Says he's gonna see the Forge. He's gonna be like, what? What? And he just gets in. It's not even a solid Warlock. So that was the most worthwhile of Warlocks. Oh, I cannot take this. I love PeepMode. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Better be good.
We have 2 Marines now. I don't know what they're going to do. They're just going to hang it up here. They just want to keep things safe. Perhaps check for any probes dropping cannons. I might have a Marine or whatever check over here. You just want to be safe in these occasions. He is bringing that SCV all the way back now. He's not going to use it to make sure no expansion goes up. And here goes an expansion now. It's going to get some minerals first, because that is the important thing. Is to get those minerals before you drop a Nexus.
Who wants some?
So we have 2 more barracks. Okay, the Terran players we're seeing going very barracks heavy. That's pretty much what you do against Protoss anyway. You can't really do mech. And even in Heart of the Swarm, like when the Warhammer was there, it wasn't mech, guys. They're Marauders. They're Marauders with the health of a tank. They do not count as mech. You put Marauders in metal armor, which they're already in. Okay, I don't know why I looked at Marines then. They're not Marauders. So here comes some Marines. Going to take this Zonaga Watchtower and just keep an eye out on things. I'm getting really tired and really ill. This will not go on much longer for me, unfortunately. I'd love to do this for hours and hours and hours, but I need to sleep. I'm so sick.
Go ahead.
I'm sick, but I love this stuff too much. And whatever that was just died. It wasn't the Zealot, so it must have just been a probe. That Stalker can't get out of the base! Oh, he rallied into the wrong side! Well, that Stalker's just not getting out ever again. Like, seriously, like, I mean, if he wants to drop in the main base, there's going to be one Stalker to stop him. If you make Stalkers inside the main base to defend a drop, then it can't leave to attack. This is the worst Warlock idea ever. Okay, so I am putting way more money on Guitar Bazaar now. So now he's going up to 4 gates, off of 2 bases, still no tech, still no +1 attack or armor, and these Marines are just going to go home. They're like, yeah, I'm happy. Let's see the expansion. He scanned.
Been waiting on you.
We've got Stim on the way. We've got 2 reactors out, so probably Stim then Combat Shield. I can't see there being too many Marauders mixed up in this. By the way, it is Wolfie who is causing that game lag because his computer sucks.
by the numbers,
My
boys.
throat is destroyed at this point. I am not going to be able to talk for many
Armed and
many hours after this game has finished. Not specifically this game, after this peak mode rather is finished. There'll be at least one more game after this.
Ah, you scared? Don't leave me hanging.
So, we got Marauder up. Excellent. So we do have the first Marauder out, and then just going back to Marine. So just one, looks like one Marauder is going to be the limit. We've got a tech lab coming on the factory. I don't really know why. Unless he's going to build some siege tanks. You can use siege tanks in a push. I see it a lot on the ladder around the top of gold, around platinum level. You see a lot of these terrorists doing siege tank pushes, which is just crazy strong sometimes. You do tend to win against them unless they catch me by complete surprise. But we shall see. I mean, there's nothing coming out of it, so I'm not really sure why that tech lab is there, unless he wants to move a barracks onto it, but he's not making anything out of here, so I don't see why he would do that. He's got +1 on both weapons and armour on the way. Third command center going down, so he's in pretty much a safe spot. Nor only has the 4 gates and +1 armour on the way. That is literally it. I mean, there's some sentries here, but this army with Stim, I mean, he might wait for combat shields and +1/+1.
This better be good.
But with Stim, it's going to be so strong anyway. I think he could just generally move up. He's going to add tanks. Interesting choice. They're going to be a bit late. But it's not going to matter so much. Nortec is off race, so he's definitely not been hitting his timings and stuff. Robotics facility is only just now started, so we will not have the Immortals to deal with it. He sees that there are a lot of Marines and Marauders out here. Guitar Bazaar is just going to come up here and check for this expansion. Wise move. It's not there, so he knows he's contained to 2 base right now. He's going to try and stim up the ramp. Don't know if this is a wise idea now, having left it so long. Nice force fields there, but they are open, so these do escape. Now, with no medevacs, they can't be healed. That was not a wise move at all. If he'd have stimmed up before, when there was less here, before +1 armor had finished, that would have been great, but as it was, he waited until combat shield was nearly done, until +1/+1 was nearly done for himself to attack up there. That made less than no sense, unfortunately. Guys, if you're going to attack early. If you just hang around and wait, don't add any more units, and don't wait for upgrades, and then attack, you're going to be in a worse position. That's how the game works. So Guitar Bazaar losing a little bit of his lead there, but he is, of course, still on 3 base, so he's going to be fine. He now has the upgrade advantage, getting double armour as well. Don't know if that's a mistake. I don't really think he needs to upgrade his 1 siege tank, but here we go. The siege tank is there. It's not sieged yet. It is sieging up now. All these zealots are dying though, doing a ton of damage to this marine force, but finally they are taking down, and those sentries are not enough to hold. Now it's Nathan slowing down the game. Oh, Nathan. Oh, but look at this. A 4th command center. Guitar Bazaar just intent on playing this like a Zerg and taking the map entirely. Love to see him add a few more production structures, because he's already got a ton of minerals and gas and isn't doing anything with them. He could be getting these upgrades right now, but he isn't. That's fine. Come on, Fizz. 4 more gateways being added here for Nort. He wants to up his production, which is good because he's got a ton of minerals. He can't expand because he can't defend this place right now. Antigua is a very hard to defend his 4th base on, but Nort is going to struggle to defend even his 3rd base at this point. Just with these units here, that is not enough against the assembled might of Guitar Bazaar. He needs to unsiege that tank and just move out now. He's expanding again. Okay. I just get this feeling that Guitar Bazaar is definitely a Zerg, because so many bases.
This better be good.
And now Creeper is lagging things out. A lot of people just cannot deal with the Peep Mode and TeamSpeak at the same time. That is the way the internet works.
This better be good.
So people are confirming for me that Guitar Bazaar is actually normally a terrorist, and this must just be the style of TVP that he plays. Blink is on the way for Nort. He's trying to expand up here. Guitar Bazaar, rather than killing it, is perhaps going to wait for it to finish. I mean, he doesn't know it's there, but he saw the probe, so he must suspect it at the very least. All of these, by the way, are orbitals, which is the right thing to do. You don't need planetary fortresses. And here we go, now he's going to kill it. Should be cancelled, yeah, it is cancelled. He will get the pile on that. And now Stalker's moving down, trying to catch these tanks unaware. Oh, but the siege tanks doing so much damage. The siege tanks will be taken down, but meanwhile, the Marine Marauder Force is doing a ton of damage here. And he has so much money, he should be able to replenish these faster than Naught. Mind you, Naught can just kind of replenish. Anyway, he's got a ton of stuff banked. More Marines. Oh, you stimmed those because you put them all on one hotkey, and then you didn't use them to attack. Just get Medivacs. Just make a starport. He's adding. Okay, there are the starports. There are the starports. Here come the Medivacs now. So late. Oh, if he'd have had Medivacs, this game would be over. Now he has to be careful. He's rallying a ton of stuff. He does not want to get this found. I mean, if no one kind of walks over, then okay. Okay, there's enough Marines now. Everything is fine. Everything is safe. I'm changing up how my voice sounds because my throat really hurts.
Now what? Life flight's here.
3 Medivacs out. How many Marines? That is 21 Marines there, 22 Marines now, and a ton more coming down. So he's got, I mean, he's got plenty of barracks up. He's adding reactors. And, oh my word, adding 4 more racks, a command center, and 2 more refineries. He's just using these for mules at this point. He doesn't have enough SCVs. And he's going to blink up into the main base. Nortec shift blinks. He is going to do some damage here. Takes down the tech lab, so no more siege tanks. But that's like the least important thing right now. Blinks on top of these workers again. I mean, it's good, but he's got so many mules and so much bank that it's not going to hurt him for a long time. So now Guitar Bazaar, our Terran player, is going to stim in. Takes on some Stalkers. Creeper has in fact left the game. His internet is just too bad. So these Marines should clean up these Stalkers. With the Medivacs here to heal them, they can stim again. And just take all this down. There they go, finally stimming again. These Stalkers will die, but let's just see what's going on. Let's just take a look at the units tab. Okay, he's still got 80 SCVs. That's like 10 more SCVs than you even need, especially with mules, so that is not going to bother him in the slightest. These Stalkers and Sentries now coming down to do some damage, but they're just, these Marines are just going to stem and kill everything. I know there's quite a lot of stuff here, and that's some good force field work. More Marines are coming out though all the time, so hopefully they're not on move command. Well, they are on move command. We have SCVs even coming into attack now. The horde of SCVs moving down the map. The Stalkers blink on top of them. Marines are being produced constantly though. These reactors finish and finally more and more Marines. Just Marines coming out of everywhere. Marines after Marine after Marine. Guitar are actually making a big dent in his bank. He's making that many Marines. But Naught continues to reinforce with these Stalkers. Could not actually just do it. This is incredible. Supplies are even. Medivacs are going down. This is some crazy stuff right now. He needs to stop sending these Marines in piecemeal, especially on move command straight from the barracks. Just gather up a force and go and attack. Guitar Bazaar GG's! What? Guitar Bazaar! You're losing me all my money. Oh, I'm so sad right now. So we're heading into what could be our last game. We have Andy, who is not GM. Andy's Masters. Is he GM? And he didn't tell me he was GM, but I don't pay much attention. Excuse me. Oh, when Andy rolls his main race. Yazuak is Protoss. Boom! Know who I'm betting on. I mean, Yazuak now, Andy Lochte, who helps on the Barcraft, does play a lot of Zerg nowadays, but Protoss is his bread and butter, and Naught has rolled Protoss again. Naught gets Protoss so many times in these randoms, I really don't know what that is all about. So, Yazuak is going to win this. Like, I'm not even hiding it, guys. Do you see? I did the eyes up to that webcam again instead of that webcam. And it just get off there. Excuse me. Get off there. Just be on the floor. I hit my lamp. I'm a bad person. Anyway, maybe I'll stop doing it now that it's not there. So, not throwing out the good luck, love you. Rarely seen in StarCraft 2. But there we go, it is out there now. We can't take it back. A good luck, sweetie, coming from Yazuak. My heart warms. I like to see this kind of thing between friends. Between consenting and adult friends, there is nothing wrong with it. So, not perhaps going to do the Forge Wall off again, which would be fantastic. No, it is going Gateway. Shame. So Yazuak also doing the same. Yazuak slightly behind on gateway timings. Of course, he is ahead by 2 probes. But shh. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I'm out of it completely. I need more medication. Lots more medication. I don't know if me casting these PeepModes will become a regular thing. I kind of hope not, because I want to start playing in them again. I miss playing in them. I miss being on the team speak. In fact, I will say this now. Me casting PeepMode will not become a regular thing, because I miss the team speak. And I will not put the team speak on YouTube. The world is not ready for that team speak. It's not offensive or anything, they're just idiots. And now, once again, I must blow my nose like a professional. Because, of course, the most important thing is to be gross. So, Nort chasing away that probe with 4 of his own, because that's what you need to do. That is how PvP works. So a wall off with the Gateway and Cybernetics Core, which, by the way, you should never ever do. The only time you do this is when you are being 2-gate proxied. Sorry, proxy 2-gated. Said the correct way around. That reason is because then you need to hold off the wall with Zealots. But otherwise, all you do is let Stalkers just kill your Gateway for free, basically. I mean, it's better than a pylon gateway wall, but still. Like, once you get sentries out, which is the attack timing for every other thing other than proxy 2-gate, then you just force field here anyway, and this wall doesn't matter. All this wall does is stops your own stalkers from gathering in this area and shooting everything in this area. But still, Nortek is young. Nortek has not learned the power of Protoss yet. And he's just going to continually scout and sees only a Zealot, because there is no Stalker being made. He is instead going up to 4 gates without making the first Stalker, which you do not need to do. You can afford those 4 gates on the warp gate timing perfectly fine. And now he's going to be in trouble, because now he has to make a sentry. And the problem is this Zealot will die before that sentry is out. And once Andy's units are up there, the sentry is pointless. Andy, meanwhile, is up at 2 gates. He's getting his warp gate, but at a more normal speed. Robo facility is finished. Another gateway is being added. And this pylon will, in fact, die. Oh, nice force field on the Stalker! Oh, that was lovely. And the Zealot will actually die. That sentry survived. Oh, some brilliant stuff. Unfortunately, the Stalker will get in here, but I mean, he can start warping in some stuff. So Andy forced to leave. Warp gate finished before the deny. Nort is not in. Well, okay, Nort is in a terrible position, but still, like, it was nice. It was nice. Nort survived that longer than he should. Admittedly, because of his wall off, which he shouldn't have. But whatever, you know, that's what random PeepMode's all about. Even if they played their main races, Nortek would get smashed by Yazuak. That is just the way this thing works. That's how the game works. Yazuak is in Masters, Nortek is in Silver. There is a huge skill disparity. But you can still have fun stuff like that occurring. Nortek will feel good. He will think, I held that off. And that's great for him. He played against a Masters Protoss while he is off racing, and he held an attack. Well done to you, Nortec. Flying the flag for off racing Protoss everywhere. Would that be off racing Protoss or off racing Zerg? I generally don't understand the structure of that sentence anymore. So we have Colossus coming out now for Yazuak. By the way, my casting is normally a lot more professional than this, and I'm observing. I'm genuinely trying to just have more fun with this than anything else. That's why we're not remembering to hit the Blizzard Observer UI, and we're not remembering to, you know, talk about production buildings as they arrive instead of once they're here. Just want to have some fun while I'm sick. And, you know, it's fun for these guys. Well, I assume it's fun for these guys as well, because they asked me to do this. God knows why. So Nortec is still valiantly going ahead with his 4-gate after seeing a Colossus. Excellent. So it is 3-gate Robo producing a Colossus versus 4 gates with 2 sentries and a Zealot at home. You got this, Nort. You show him. You show him how Protoss works. You don't need Colossus. You don't need no splash damage. You just need 4 gates. Really, you need 4 gates at 9 minutes 30. You deny that third when he's not taking a second. Go on, Nort. And he's going to move out. Nort, now is your time. Get up the ramp. Kill everything. There's only Stalkers and a Zealot. Just go. Andy is going to kill you. Base race as fast as possible. Go now, Nort. Go. Get across there. Just kill his base. It'll be really funny. He could probably hold you off, but never mind. Oh, please, Nort.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Ah, go on, Nort. Oh, Pylon coming in for Yazuak now. I mean, Yazuak's just going to kill him. But I just want Nort to just go in and do some damage, Nort. Do some damage. Stop whopping in stuff and just get up there. What is more stuff going to do to you? Oh, and Yazuak says bye. Base race is on. Come on. Come on, Nort. Kill everything. You've got pylons on the map. You can't defend them with your army. It doesn't matter. Oh, and Andy's going home. No, he's not. Andy is being indecisive. Andy's instead just catching his probes. I mean, Yazuak has this one. There is no doubt about that. He can defend these pylons. And in fact, he's even making a Nexus. Whereas Nort cannot defend these. Yeah, Nort himself is going to make a Nexus, though. Good lad, Nort. Nort is doing everything he should be doing at this point. Forcing a base trade is the only way he could ever possibly win this game. He's still not going to win it because there are probes out there and he's got pylons at the front. But that's fine. It's okay to not win. He's trying and he's doing some of the right things. That's fun. I love it. So Yazuak has finished killing off everything of Nort's that is in his main base. But I mean, Yazuak loses all his stuff as well. The problem is that his army supply is just way better. Like, this army can utterly decimate this army here. And that's just the way of the world. Both are going to have Nexuses. Andy should really just go over and kill him. Like, he's got to know he's about there. And once he kills this army, there's just no threat. Mind you, it makes sense for Andy to just stay at home. Andy's going to have the better economy. So long as he can defend it, he's going to be fine. Maybe send a Zealot out to scout, or even send the Observer. He's got an Observer. I pay attention to these things. So if I'm not, I'm thinking, okay, he's definitely got a base up at my old base. And now what do you do? Genuinely at this point, what do you do? Doesn't even have enough money for a probe at this point. He's got one probe, the hero probe with no kills. His units have got some kills on them. You have an Observer just sitting around here. We've got Pylon going down. Things are good. Things are good in the world of Nort right now. And he's remaking his Cyber Core so that he can get Stalkers and Sentries rather than just Zealots. Even though right now Andy's the only one with anything remotely resembling a functioning economy. Nice pylons. This one's going to go on a scouting path. Where's he going to check? He's going to check this third. He's going to come up in here. He's not going to find anything. Nort is lolling. Nort is loving it. Aren't you, Nort? You're loving it. This is so much fun. But please, GG, I want to get... Okay, after this game, one more game. Just letting the obs know, everyone watching, that after this game, one more game will be casted, but then I really must go. So these warp gates, these gateways become warp gates. We get assimilators up, we get a Twilight Council, and Yazuak is just teching. This zealot has found Yazuak's army, and now is the time to strike. Nortek cannot get a functioning economy, so he just has to try and kill him. Excellent. There are 3 Colossus there, so he will not be able to kill him.
You require my skill.
All of this will die. But it will die valiantly. It will die in the service of Aya. And that is the most important thing in the world. That zealot dies valiant. Look at him. He died valiantly for Aya. What have you done with your life? What am I saying? Come on, Nort! Do it for Barcraft. So, Nort has got... he's got a ton of probes. He's got 7 probes. 7 probes is more than enough economy for a Protoss. I think now Andy's probe supply is larger than Nort's actual army supply. I don't know what Nort is doing at this point. Like, it's game over. You may as well just try and kill him. He's going to get a gateway. He's not going to be supply blocked anymore, interestingly enough. So well done to you, Nort, for coming back. I'm just going to rest my voice. There's really no need for me to talk at this point.
We stand as one.
Get a drink. It's just... Nexus there. Nexus there. Only one for Nort. That zealot dies. So I'm going to do auto cam while I drink. I might just leave auto cam on. I can't be bothered anymore. Still moving across the map. Nortek coming out. Assimilators going up. That's definitely the most important thing to look at. Go on auto cam. The auto cam in PeepMode, by the way, is really, really good. For the most part. Look at this. It's just going to switch over to here. It sees that army coming down. Oh, my poor throat. Oh, okay. We're fine. So AutoCam is doing its job here. It sees that a fight is about to occur. The Stalkers are in front of the Zealots. The probes die to Colossus fire. Everything dies a hideous death. War is horrible and nobody wins. Apart from Yazuak, who has just won. Not GG's. Yazuak is victorious, and I make 30 chips on my bet for like the 2nd time tonight. Fantastic stuff. So who is it going to be? Oh, Yaz versus Nathan. So Yazuak versus Nifty Nathan is our last game. And look at this, Nifty Nathan is actually favoured. So we are still auto-camming because why not? I'm still going to bet on Yazuak. Of course. Just going to leave the auto-cam on. We're going to let the auto-cam run an entire game and see how it goes. Look at that, it's even allowing me to intro if I was bothered with introing. Yazuak is our red Protoss. Nifty Nathan here is our yellow Protoss. So we're getting a PvP. Champion of BSG. Who cheated? I'm confused now. So confused. So pylon going down for Nifty Nathan at the front. We're not seeing anything ridiculous out of either of them. people in chat are funny. I want to be in the team speak. Why am I casting these games? It's been hours. I've been here so long. I had a family when I started. I was just 18. Now I'm 25 and old. Old, I tell you. Gateway going up for Nifty Nathan. I am commentating exactly what is happening on the screen. I am remembering the Blizzard Observer UI for like... That's the earliest I've remembered it. I think in every game in the past 2 and a bit hours. Yes, Nort. Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth, Nort. The truth. I'm really tired. I hope this... I'm glad this game is a PvP because that means it will last about 10 minutes and then I can go to bed. So we've got Nathan getting gas at the perfectly normal timing. Nothing is out of the ordinary. And he's just going to take some shields off this pylon. It's not going to matter at all. It's just the kind of thing you do because you have some fair APM, so you can hit A and then click. And now this probe should come out and put a stop to it. Nope. Hope he's just going to let it actually take health off of the pylon. Fantastic stuff there by Nifty Nathan. When will the health fall? The health is going down. Will this pylon be killed? Just screw autocam. It is important that we zoom in. No! The pylon escaped. The pylon escapes? The probe escapes. The pylon survives. Pylon! Pylon. So, that was that. That occurred on a cast. I'm never doing this again. So, we check the units tab. We have got 22 probes for Yazuak versus 18 probes in Nathan. I mean, that happened. That's a thing. I'm commentating. I can't talk. My throat is shot. Wolfie's trying to make this just draw it out longer so that I die. Everything hurts. Why does everything hurt? Make sure this is still even recording. This is still... Why is it still recording? Everyone's money is on Yazuak, by the way. No one is surprised. Why does he get to roll his main race twice in a row, by the way? Poor old Nort gets Protoss every time, and Yazuak's just like, yeah, I'm in Masters, but I'm going to happen to roll my main race. I guess because he's cool. He's not cool. He's not cool. He's a nice guy. He's not cool. This guy's cool. I keep talking really quietly. I hope you can pick it up. I'm gonna cast like this now. Okay? Is that fine with everyone? Actually, this hurts more than normal talking. You can hear my voice is already... Okay, done with that. Okay, Andy is dropping a Nexus. Nathan is getting Blink. I love when casters do that, don't you? When they just... Listen to that sound, listen. Don't you just love that sound? I hope my game sounds... I hope my in-game sounds are fine, by the way. They're fine when I talk in my normal volume, but of course I'm being a bit quiet today because my throat hurts. This is how I normally cast. I kind of deepen my voice a bit and we talk a bit louder. And we generally make things a little bit more exciting than they sometimes actually are. As these 3 stalkers come in now, they're getting some health damage on that stalker. They micro back against that cellar. The stalker dies. He needs sentries. He doesn't have any. He needs to force fill the ramp. Instead, he's trying to make stalkers to fight against stalkers. It will be just enough. Still, would have preferred to see sentries from him, but he holds using only stalkers. Gets the 4th gateway up. Blink is nearly done. Andy, of course, is expanding. So long as he stays in that base, he's happy. Immortal's coming out. The 2 extra gateways going up to 4 gate now. Lovely, lovely stuff. He's got the sentries coming out now to help him defend should Nathan try any kind of pressure. Now, unbeknownst to him, Nathan, of course, has Blink. This is important because it means if he gets an observer... I don't know how, because he doesn't have a robo facility, he could theoretically blink into the main base. Like I say, don't know how he's going to do that. Doesn't have an observer, doesn't have a robo. So instead, I assume he's going to try and use Blink Micro, whereby once you start taking health damage on a stalker, you blink it to the back, and the stalkers target a shield thing. And if you have enough stalkers, or are good enough with your control, you don't actually take any health damage on the stalkers. They just continually lose shield. My belief at this point is that Nathan's micro is not good enough for that to occur, but we will see. More sentries are added. Force field's going down. His blink micro is slow, but he allowed one stalker to die and then blink the rest back. But there are 2 immortals now, so like everything is just going to die. And he can just literally make sentries and survive this with 2 immortals. Warping in 4 more stalkers there. I feel like I'm zoomed in. Why does everything feel weird? We have 4 gates versus 4 gates and a robo. This second base isn't even done. Look at this, and he's just going to expand again, because that's what you do when you're ahead. As Artosis does love to say, or used to love to say, he doesn't say it as much now. Perhaps the spark from the relationship is gone, but as he once loved to say, when you're ahead, get more ahead. And that is precisely what our dear Yasuak is doing now. He's got 3 immortals, so now would be a good time to switch into Colossus. But he is not gonna. He is in fact getting hallucination. Going to use that to hallucinate sentries, not sentries, to hallucinate phoenixes and get a good scout in on this main base. Robo facility is started here. Double forge going down. Okay, so going into double forge off the back of 3 immortals, and in fact just going to push with this perhaps. Oh, my left eye is itchy and you can see me scratching it. That must be gross, I apologise. This plan's going to die. Nathan is wishing he got Terran, which of course is his main race. I think he's pretty sure that he's not going to win this somehow. He has full chrono on that Nexus right now. He is not chronoing anything out. Could we get into Immortals? Could we perhaps skipping them straight into Colossus tech? Try and get some Colossus out faster than Yasuak, but that's going to be hard. And there we go. There is the hallucinated Phoenix and a hallucinated Void Ray, because I guess because he's being funny. Like seriously, do you think that's funny, Andy? Do you? Kind of is. So this Phoenix is going to come in, and it's not even going to try and scout a third base. It's going to go straight up into the main instead. And it's going to show to the Stalkers. They're going to panic. And the Void Ray checks for the third. I don't know what he's hoping to achieve with the Void Ray. Like, even if he thinks he's going air, like, he's already making nothing but Stalkers anyway, with Blink, which is the response to Protoss air to begin with. So, not really sure what the Void Ray was intended to achieve, but good scout anyway. Trying to get an observer out, but he is supply blocked, so having to make a ton of pylons at once. Andy, why are you so bad? Twilight Council is up, Blink should be on the way any second now, and that gets chronoed. Added a couple more gateways. Really would like to see some Colossus tech coming out. Like, PvP, Colossus, so good. Colossus Gosu. You double Robo, you make more Colossus, and then you beat your opponent. That's how the ladder works! Why are you guys ruining it? So I mean, from the looks of it, Andy's just going to get Blink Stalkers up and then go kill him. Like, +1/+1, almost finished. Twilight Sun, so we'll go straight into +2/+2 once he has the money, and here we see, bam, straight away on +2 armour. Not getting that ground weapons level 2 just yet. Does not quite have the money available. Should chrono that Blink again if he has the money, but he doesn't. He's still continually searching this, killing any probes that get near. Oh, no Nexus for you, Mr. Probe. And he blinks half of his Stalkers forward. Not in range to actually attack, but never mind. It's all fine. He's got 3 Immortals and is now getting some gateways that aren't warp gates. Yasuak is adding a 4th base. He's going Templar. Gets a warp prisoner. Oh, Archon drop. Archon drop, please. Archon drop, please. Do it. Get Archons. Get them drop. Thank you. Double warp prison. Double Archon drop. Double Archon drop. Do a HT drop with Storm, dude. HT drops with Storm are the best drops. But animal gateway, so it looks like he wants to go into Archons with Blink Stalkers, which is a weird way to go. No, okay. He's getting Gravitic Drive. I mean, it's fine. He's Yazawak. He's got this game won. He supply blocks again, by the way. Oh, found you out. Embarrassing you on the internet. 2 pylons going up here. We have a Nexus going up. And we see the probe in the wild. Warp Prism now. Moving down towards the 3rd base. It's gonna get seen. And then, I mean, maybe this will get cancelled. This is the important one. This is the one we want to see. These Archons will drop and start hitting this. And he's going to warp in 4 Zealots. Then immediately get cancelled because holy crap army. But that allows these 2 Archons to cause trouble. 3 Zealots being made here. And all of the probes, they die. Probes are all dead. If we just bring this up to the units kill tab, 11 workers killed there. They're not the worst. These Stalkers will come up and should take down everything here. Oh, even allow the Warp Prism to get away! Should have focused on that first. This Archon will die, however. But I mean, he's lost. He's lost all those probes. He has 29 probes. That is not enough probes. You can't saturate 3 bases with 29 probes. No, you cannot. Whoa, I got really dizzy then when I shook my head. That was a bad idea. So, dropping the Archon, warping in rather more Zealots here. And now just trying to kill the Nexus. Ignoring the Immortals, currently killing the Archon. He just wants to try and snipe the Nexus. He's trying so hard. Oh, he doesn't see the Warpers. He doesn't go into the smoky area. And if he allows more Zealots to come in, they should theoretically be able to run through and just kill it. These Stalkers will kill this Nexus. This is going to be GG very, very shortly. Fleet Beacon on the way for Yazawak. He wants to get the mothership. These Zealots can't actually reach the Nexus. There are too many units in the way. But these Stalkers can reach the natural. So this Nexus will die. I don't think his Stalkers can respond in time. They're getting rid of the Warp Prism, but that's already gone. That is dead. And this natural is gone, and that is about the time to see a GG from Nathan. It's 164 supply to 121. He's got some Archons out, but that is not going to be enough. Look at this. Finally some Colossus out. He's trying to remake his Nexus. He's trying to do something, but honestly at this point there is nothing he can do. Yazawak is going to take our final game for the day. It is 2 minutes past 10 at night, and I very much want to just finish this and go to bed. So, Mothership on the way. Where's it come from? Yeah, Chrono it, baby. Chrono it. Make it come out faster. Here comes the Colossus now. Moving down that ramp as we commentate exactly what's going on screen. Perhaps you're blind. Perhaps you're listening to this through the radio. Perhaps you get YouTube radio. And you need to know exactly what's happening. Probes, they're splitting, they're picking up minerals. Simulators are being made. Yazawak is finally getting 3-3. He's adding 2 more robos, adding a second robotics bay for gravitic boosters and extended thermal lance at the same time. What? 3 forges going down for Nathan. Yes. 3 forges. So he can get shields at the same time. He needs all the upgrades because right now his opponent's on 2-2 and he's on 0-0-0. That is bad. Try not to be behind your opponents. He's also 1 base behind his opponent and 1,000,000 probes behind his opponent. And a ton of supply as well. It's basically max supply to 139 or 141 right now. And I really need to crack this wrist. That is so painful. Oh, no, it's not going to happen. Oh, but we have an engagement going on down here. We have a Colossus actually being dropped down. And is he going to kill that High Templar? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. And then the Warp Prism is just going to run away. Oh, Colossus micro. That drop micro. Is he actually going to escape that Warp Prism? That's amazing. Another engagement going on over here. We have Stalkers taking on Zealots and Immortals and Sentries and Colossus. And there goes the GG with a ruffle. GG from everyone. You actually have to type GG and then hit quit. It's the only way to surrender. So there we go. I made 69 chips in that bet. I got 100 chips for observing. People throwing out the thanks there. I'm about to quit out of this, so we'll just hit Control-Alt-B. There's my face. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I know this is an extremely long video. Hopefully YouTube allows uploads of this length. I've never actually tried it, but we're going to give it a go anyway. So I just need to quit out of this PeepMode. Thank you very much to the Manchester Barcraft guys for inviting me into their home, into their PeepMode, and asking me to cast for them. It's been a great, great laugh. But of course, more serious stuff on the way. We've still got some fun stuff coming this week. We've got me learning Zerg in Heart of the Swarm. Don't even have a build order. I played Zerg a total of once ever, and I've never played Heart of the Swarm, but I'm in the beta now, and I may as well make use of it. So we're going to watch me playing Zerg, failing miserably, and seeing what I can learn. So that should be good fun. And of course, Bronze to the Top starts next week. So of course, continue to check the YouTube channel, youtube.com/VoctorGaming. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you want any improvements to be made. Throw a comment here. Contact me on Twitter, where I'm at VTJRain, or contact me on Facebook, where I am facebook.com/VoctorGaming. Of course, also look up Manchester Barcraft. Go on Facebook, search Manchester Barcraft. They don't have their own special URL because I am special, and Manchester Barcraft, or whoever runs it, don't know who has the account for that. I'm on the staff, but not the admin. So they do not have a personalised URL like I do. So anyway, that is everything from tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I've been your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain, and I will be back soon with more content. Have a very good night.